Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. And today I thought that I'd just be talking about Warhammer Primarchs just because so much is around them, and 90% of Warhammer armies are Space Marine armies, to be honest. Most of the armies that you'll probably ever play is Space Marine armies. So I thought that I'd just make a video about Primarchs, and because recently, in the past couple years, some Primarchs have come to 40k instead of 30k. By the way, I'm only going to be talking about 40k Primarchs. The ones and models in 30k, I can't really talk about them just because all I could talk about is what they're doing in their figure, and I couldn't really say much about them. But yeah, I'm going to be talking about Primarchs. I also added in Abdon the Despoiler, because he's basically filling in for Horus right now until I don't know, maybe Horus will come back. But yeah, I just thought that I'd do this video. By the way, thank you for putting up, because I put up the poll earlier, would you guys be fine if I did less editing on the videos? And you guys were super cool about that. So yeah, anyways, let me get into the video. So everybody knows about the 20 Primarchs, right? Everybody knows about them, and everybody eventually wants their Primarch to come back to their faction. And the first faction that got their Primarch was this guy, Angron. Now, the lore behind him, I'm not gonna lie, is it's pretty cool. So basically, he was a slave in his planet, but led a rebellion, and then as soon as he was about to get out of the rebellion, boom, Emperor comes. As soon as he was about to save all of his slave friends, Emperor comes yo, you gotta go with us. He's no, and then they're yeah, you gotta go. And then basically all of his friends was killed when he was gone. And yeah, honestly, I understand why he fell to Chaos, because that's pretty terrible. But still, Chaos is pretty bad. Now, talking about playing this guy, I've only seen Angron in actual play. I've seen him in real life in play, but those games are super slow. I watched one video about him, and he seems pretty cool, But when you're playing this guy, you're going to want to make sure that there's some pretty good cover. Because while he is a Primarch, if the other guy knows what to do, then you can get shot off the board pretty easily in a turn or two, and stuff. And yeah, I just saw him, and all he did is move. Although one thing that's really good about Angron is that if you get the roll right, I don't know if it's a charge roll, you can actually move 20 inches. And I think that's just cool for Angron. Only thing that I say I don't like about him, while I love his model, this is not model related, but only thing I don't like about him is that I don't know, he just feels he doesn't really feel how a Primarch should feel. Oh yeah, this cool guy, he can get shot a million times. It kind of feels oh yeah, he's mortal. And although he can come back on his 666 roll, which I've seen it actually happen, it's still I don't know, kind of off-putting. Oh, I actually got to be careful with this guy. But other than that, I still think that he's an awesome guy. And let me talk about the next one. Okay, and now I'm going to be talking about Abdon. Now, I've never ever seen Abdon in actual play, okay? And I'm not going to lie. The first time I saw Abdon, I'm wow, Horus looks really different, even though Horus is dead. Although he might come back, but still. He's just pretty cool. He's filling in for the Primarch now. I'm hoping that Horus will return, because he just seems cool. But Abdon's just awesome. He's got a pretty cool model and stuff. He has the little Emperor's claws, you know how they do with the Primarchs, where the claws are unnecessarily long. But I don't know, it just works. Only thing I see I don't like is that little top ponytail. The top ponytail just, I don't know, it seems a little bit silly. If I got Abdon, I just well, if I did get him, I probably would just keep on the ponytail just so that oh yeah, this is Abdon. But I probably if I could, I'd just take it off or something. I'd just take off the ponytail, just make him bald. But at the end of the day, I'm not a world eat. Well, is that world eaters? No, it's not. It's a different one. I'm not, Chaos Space Marine player. And for Chaos Space Marines, I think I actually like the old pattern scheme for them before they fell to Chaos. Because before they fell to Chaos, it's kind of just too close to Death Company, but too far. But same thing. It kind of gives the same aesthetic. But I actually like him as a guy. He's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie, even though Chaos Space Marine players are they're pretty rare, but they're usually just chill, and the model's cool. So yeah. And now let me get into the next one. Alright, here's Mortarion. Now if y'all already don't know, I already don't like chaos and stuff, because I'm a Blood Angels player, obviously. Like, with the horse, like, with the stuff, I don't like chaos because they killed Sanguinius, and it's most likely that we will never get a Sanguinius thing, or he'll be one of the last ones, just because I'm pretty sure I read in the lore that they literally killed, like, his soul. Like, his soul, he can't even, like, reincarnate or something, or I don't know. But anyways, back to the Primarch guy, Mortarion. Now, I like him. It's just the only thing I say is he's just kind of ugly. I'm not going to lie. In the wings, like, it'd probably be hard to move and stuff. But other than that, I kind of like how it has, like, the Grim Reaper's blade in the little pistol, the little Inferno pistol or something. I don't know what that is. I'm not going to lie. And the little flying thing with the little, I don't know if that's water, like psychic energy. I say the only thing that really holds back, like, and brings back, like, Mortarion is, like, the fact that, like, the lore is, like, his lore is pretty good. It's just the only thing is, like, he did die to, what's his name? Genghis Khan. Is that the, it's, like, the little, I don't know his name. I'll probably put a photo up of him, but he died to him, like, terribly. He was like, oh, our destiny, I'm going to kill you, Genghis Khan. And then Genghis Khan was like, ugh, and then, like, chopped his head off or something. It's pretty, like, insane. Other than that, I think that it's a pretty cool Primarch. It's pretty cool to use. I don't think that the model matches the army, which is going to sound weird, but just because, like, I don't know, like, when I think of, like, Nurgle and, like, Plague stuff, they all just kind of look cute, I'm not going to lie. Like, you can't really make them look threatening, and this guy looks threatening, while the little Nurglings look cute. But I just thought that I'd bring that up. It probably doesn't matter. He'd probably really go good in, like, an army. But, yeah, now let me move to the next one. Okay, so this is the Lion, and I'm not going to lie, this guy just, like, really cool, you know? I think he was the first loyalist Primarch, was that Gillman. I mean, there's two, it's 50-50. So yeah, this guy looks really cool, and his little servants carrying his stuff. Like, he woke up after a million years. But I think it's actually really cool. Like, basically, like, his chapter was, like, really noble. So when he came into his chapter, he had to, like, hey guys, like, oh, I'm y'all's fathers, and they're like, oh no, you got to duel us, blah, a million duels, and his guys were still not loyal. And then he got betrayed by some of his own guys sent to defend their home planet, but he's been asleep for a while, and now he's come back. And honestly, I think that what are they called? The Black Templars. Yeah, I think that the Black Templars are actually really cool. They're just awesome. I like how he's, like, standing on, like, the little skeleton. It's like, oh yeah, I'm back. What are you gonna do? And stuff. And honestly, he just, like, really matches that aesthetic. I just think that is really cool. I gotta read up on some more of the lore and watch some more battle reports to actually get, like, these things where I can talk about, like, oh yeah, he's really good to use him, like, with this. But I just think that he's, like, an awesome Primarch. Honestly, I like his, like, aesthetic for his Legion. Only thing I don't like about his Legion is that, like, I'm pretty sure you can't use, like, Psychers or something. What was it for? Or was that, like, a different Legion? I don't remember. But let's get into the next Primarch, Gillman. And for the final Primarch, Gillman. Okay, this guy is awesome, okay? He's just cool. Like, the embodiment of just awesomeness, okay? Even though some people don't like the Ultramarines, at the end of the day, they're the poster boys for most editions behind 3rd edition, which was the Blood Angels, which is awesome. But yeah, I just thought that it'd be really cool. Wait, what am I talking about? Anyways, back on topic. Yeah, I just think that it'd be really cool to show Gillman and stuff. And yeah, I like his little flame sword and that little eagle statue that he's standing on with his right foot, his little hand out and stuff. I've seen him play, but I wasn't paying attention, you know? Because I was really just looking at the model, and, like, yeah, it was like, you know, those videos, the battle reports, where it's like a top-down view, so you can barely even see, like, the models or what they're doing. Yeah, it was one of those. But other than that, I think that it's like, he's just a really cool model. I mean, he's got, like, probably the most lore out of any of them and stuff. He came back, saved the Blood Angels from the Tyranids. He was like, oh, get up. What's his name? That one, the Blood Angels chapter master or something. But I just thought, yeah, he's just cool. Okay, being honest, I didn't really expect this YouTube video to be this long. I thought it was going to be like 5 minutes. So, yeah, hopefully you guys liked it. Hopefully it was, like, interesting enough that, like, the photos just carried it or something. But I don't know. Maybe I'll probably put some music over it. Maybe the first couple few. And yeah, like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Don't want to take too much time.